What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing awesome. Hey, I made a video earlier today. I went on live. It was kind of last minute thought, and as I've continuously said, always on all my videos before, I don't have this stuff scripted. I go off of thought and feeling because I just want it to be genuine and true from the heart, and directly off my thought and my mind into the video, because this is my I'll go into another deeper reasons why earlier, but basically, I did that earlier. That was on my live, and I kind of was doing the salad and packing my bag at the same time, talking to you guys. It was a last minute thought, and I felt I needed to reintroduce that topic and really summarize it and make it very, very clear. So the topic is how to let go of the pain. How to let go of pain. And this pain, for most of us here on this channel, is pain from missing our children, pain from missing our sons or daughters, or maybe the loss of the family dynamic as a whole, because we now are in pain. It hurts, and so I want to be very, very clear about the instructions and about the way to go about it. And I also want to be very clear on how I learned this. This is not something that I learned. I did learn it, but it's not something that I created. It's something that I learned, and I learned from two totally different people, from two totally different ends of China, from China. Now, when I traveled and lived in China for about 9 months. I went to everywhere. Beijing, Macau, Guangzhou, Hong Kong, I forget the name of some of them. And a couple of times we went up to the mountains, and there was a Buddhist temple in the mountains way out in a beautiful, beautiful area. And we sat and we stayed there for a couple of days near the Buddhist temple, and we actually prayed with the monks. And I learned some things from them. The same thing that I learned from them at that point, a few years down the road had passed, and I had learned it from another Buddhist monk who was an actual doctor in Atlanta, Georgia. And these are the things that I learned from them. And I actually saw this on other videos and things of that nature, and it really kind of came to true fruition, and I fully understood it. At the time, I understood it when they were teaching it to me, and I definitely had a more understanding of it after my divorce, my heartache from missing my daughter, and my heart attack and my death. And so I want to share with you how to let go of the pain. This pain is really mainly for a lot of us through divorce, but it could be pain from anything, from separation of and death of a family, or separation from your boyfriend, your girlfriend, loss of job, or anything like that, massive depression. Pain that people do not see, the type of pain that's inside of our emotions and our mind and our heart. And what I want you to do is sometimes we can never let go of that pain, and you have to let go of the pain in order to thrive. Okay? And many people do not let go and learn how to let go of the pain, or get help to learning to let go of the pain, and they live a life of, it's just a sad life. You're always carrying around this pain. It dictates your decision making in life, and you never learn how to deal with it, manage it, or let it go. Here is the steps, and I want to be very, very clear. I'm going to just not get too deep into the emotion of it, but I'm going to be very clear on what needs to be done. So this is what I learned from two Buddhist monks. And so basically, you have this pain, and the reason why we will always feel the pain and not let it go is because we are constantly telling ourselves, how do I let it go? So you have clearly put yourself in a position subconsciously that I cannot attain this because I don't know and I don't have knowledge. So now we have stay with me. We're very clear, okay? I'm gonna try to get through this real quick. But I want to be very clear, and I need you to just follow these steps as I tell you them. So we're hurting. We will always be hurting. We've made that clear to our subconscious that we're always hurting and we cannot attain the release of the pain. So then we go into the space of pain. Okay. Now what happens is, if you have detached yourself from the pain, why does this always hurt me? So the pain is now a separate entity, and you are here, and you have never fully grasped it. You're always like, it's there, oh my gosh, this hurts, and then you've never fully grasped it. So we're going to look at pain and yourself as two separate pieces, okay? And then what happens is you never fully grasp it, so you never have control over it. It has control over you because you are always trying to understand it, but it's over there, and you never have a full grasp and control on it. So its power is overtaking your mind, okay? And then this whole goes to a whole other thing about your mind. Now, listen. So what you need to do is you need to fully accept, verbally, mentally, and emotionally, you need to accept the pain. The massive three senses: verbal, mental, and emotion, okay? You need to accept the pain fully. Verbally, I know I'm suffering in pain, and I own this pain. I take this pain. You need to say what it is. I don't know what it is that you have in your situation. Here, let me use me as an example. I'm going to do it right now and use my situation that it was me in my example. I failed as a husband. I failed as a father. I know I did my 110% best as a father, but maybe I didn't do my 110% best as a husband, and that's what failed me. And my not embracing everything and all and loving and doing my 100% made me a failure, and I failed. And I'm in pain, and I'm suffering the pain that I caused myself. This is my pain, and I take it. I own it. It's mine now. I did this to myself. I'm in so much pain. Now, I'm feeling this too, like as I'm explaining to you, but I also want you to learn, okay? So now what we have to do is, once we start feeling it, it's the emotion. So I verbally attach myself. I thought it so much that now it's in my emotions and I feel it, right? And once you're there in that space, the body goes through this crying, right? And you're kind of like shaking and stuff, and you're hurting, and you're like, it's heavy breathing, and the body is moving. It's going through this crazy emotion. Why are these tears coming out of my eyes? Why am I feeling this way? Why is it hurting so much, right? But you fully owned it verbally, mentally, and emotionally, and now the body is actually dying. The body starts to die, and that's why you're moving around, and you're crying, and the tears are coming out, these emotions are coming out, the pain is taking over. You're dying. It's a slow death of surface understanding of the body, surface level understanding. The body is dying. We don't die like this. I'm dying. No, we die like this. Oh my God. So the body's dying, guys. And as it begins to die, it takes a natural position, whether you like it or not. The body has this fight or flight syndrome, and it takes over. It's its natural defense mechanism, and it wants to take over. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want this. So then what you do is you go into that space mentally. I am not going to hurt. I am not. And then it starts to take over. You start to look at your body, look at yourself, look at your surroundings. I'm okay. The sun is shining. I'm sitting at this table. I'm present. I have clothes on. I'm feeling okay. I'm fed. I'm sheltered. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. And you go and you fully attach yourself to the fight or flight syndrome, the natural mechanism, the natural resistance of the body to survive and live this death. It does not want to die into those thoughts of trauma, the thoughts, emotions, and verbalization of death that you just spoke into you that made you cry. So now you're talking yourself into the strength. You have to go through the emotions. You must accept the pain fully and let it impact you and hurt in order for your body to go into the space of survival. And then you grab onto that and you become stronger. And you know, I'm not going to let this take over me. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be wiser. I'm going to do the right things. I'm going to fully understand. I'm going to love myself more. I'm going to love my children more. I'm not going to even hate on her no more. I'm fully confident in who I am as a man. I'm confident. I don't need to hate people because I love myself so much. And you fully attach yourself to the survival space. And now it is then when you can detach. Because you are so attached to survival, the fight or flight, you are present and aware of your surroundings, wanting to live outside of the pain that you just brought in. You now are fully attached to the living, and you can put that death and pain down. Put it down. This is not a mental hoopla. This is a snap. I was really there, guys. This is no competition. This is no, this and that. Eventually, my channel will grow, and I want it to grow. It's not even a secret. This cannot be a secret. The reason why this message needs to get out, and the reason why these lessons that I'm going to start teaching you, and I don't have all of the answers, guys, but I did make mistakes along the way. I thought things were going to go good. I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to try to heal others, but I was failing myself. You're going to go through these waves and woes of up and down. You're going to be in competition with yourself. This is not a competition with yourself or with others. The reason why this is so important, guys, because I was so ready to die. I spoke myself into death. I'll talk to you guys about this on another video because I will get really emotional and it's going to hurt me. But I'm going to end this video. I'm going to too long. I apologize. But I spoke myself into death. And I know personally 2 guys that have killed themselves because they could not take the pain. And then I would see other messages throughout the years on my old videos and people visiting my channel. And once I started to heal and I went through the ways and woes, I even posted videos in times where I didn't know what I was doing. And now I fully understand. And now I have the key, the true key is within you. It is the peace, is the core, is the peace in your body, in your mind. I don't give a fuck how tough you are. I don't care about how badass you are. You want to, this and that. I don't care. That's not what this is about. Bro, I don't care where you're at in life or how strong you are. You need to have peace in your body. It is the yin and the yang. You can't be that strong if you don't have internal peace. And I'm going to leave you with this. You can never fully love again if you do not fully detach yourself from this pain. You will never fully embrace love and the beauty of life if you do not embrace the world and all that it comes with, the good and the bad. This is why I continuously tell you guys, I love you so much. I love all the representations of gods, Buddha, Allah, Christianity, Catholicism, all of them. all religions, all ethnicities. I love all of you. It is from my Native American and Indian upbringing. My grandma told me specifically, there aren't many like you anymore. You're gonna have to learn to love everybody. You have to learn to love and respect all people and all things living. Remember that. Love all people and all things living. You must do it wholeheartedly and fully. And you can never do that if you're still filling the space with that pain. You have to let that go. Do the work. This is the work you have to do, the inner work. You must do the work. The inner work of accepting the pain. Go through the thoughts, go through the emotions, feel it, take it in. It's like a fighter. The first time a fighter goes into battle, he's going to get his ass whooped. Okay? But once he's went through his training process, he's taken blows and hits and arm breaks and leg breaks and all this other stuff, and he's go through all that stuff, then when he goes into battle, he has fully accepted the battle and the pain. Is why he's victorious. Champions are built during tough times, guys. I love you. I'm going to end with this video. And please remember, that's how you truly let pain go. You must fully accept it in order to detach yourself from it and let go and put the pain down. And at the end, as a side note, when you put that pain down, you know how bad that made you feel. And you tell yourself, I will never go there again. I will never go there again. Guys, I love you so much, man. I died and I came back to life. And there's other guys that could possibly end their lives. This is not a joke. This is not a hoopla. If I never get a subscriber or if I get a million subscribers, but help me push this message out because somebody has to be saved. There's a young man out there. And we need to help him before he gets to our space.